Hi, I'm Jane, JS Cosplay, and I'm here with Anime Impulse. I started with my friend, Sarah. She was the one who really wanted to cosplay together at Anime Expo, and she wanted a buddy. So I already had a little bit of experience sewing in general, and tailoring clothes and all that, so I thought it'd be really fun to make my own outfit. So I was already interested in the making process of it, and because I was interested in anime and games and all that, I felt like it made a lot of sense to sort of marry the two of them. And it was a good opportunity to do it with a friend because, it can be really scary to go out to a convention and, put yourself out there. And it was a lot of fun. And then that's how we started. I like all of them for different reasons. So it's really, really hard for me to pick just one. If I were to try, I think it would be my Ruby cosplay. Reasoning would be, everything just kind of worked out really well. Usually you hit a lot of roadblocks when you're making cosplays, but Ruby was just a really fun process throughout the whole thing. So making the dress, styling the wig, making the prop. I had help with the prop. It was that huge scythe, if you guys have seen that. It was really hard. It was my first one. So I had a lot of help with that. I had a lot of good memories tied with that cosplay. I met a lot of people. That's probably why I would say that would be my favorite, that I'm Korean. I know that sounds kind of random, but a lot of people think I'm either, okay, I get Japanese a lot. And I've had people come up to me at a con while I'm in cosplay, like speaking Japanese to me. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what you're saying. Either that or I get Chinese a lot. Chinese and Japanese I get a lot, but nope, I'm actually Korean. 100% born and raised in the United States. If money was not an issue, my next cosplay would be probably something with a lot of mold and casting. So think of like Mipha from Zelda. If you guys played that, oh my gosh. Breath of the Wild, that game is so good. It's so good. Okay, so Mipha, so she has, she's a Zora. She has that full like fish, kind of like Symmetra's dragon skin that just came out from Halloween. So I would probably want to do that. I think it looks super cool. I've always wanted to make like a cast and like silicone and all that stuff. I like Zora designs in general, so that would be really cool to make. That would probably be it because Mipha is so cute. She is so cute, she's so precious. Okay, but yeah. Yes, 100 billion%. Oh my gosh, okay, let me tell you. The most recent one I felt like this was the recent one I made, Destroyer Diva. So I made armor before. I had a few pieces. Katarina I made before, she had armor. Azula, we did a fan art version and she had a really heavy shoulder piece. So I've done it before, but I've never made a full armor set. And Diva was definitely a big challenge for me. I purposely picked that one for a multitude of reasons. One of them being that I wanted to challenge myself. And so many times, like, you have no idea, where I was just like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I wasting all of my free weekends, like slaving in the garage, not going out and spending all of my extra income to try and make this costume, for what, right? And I'm just like dying over here, but you just kind of have to push through it. I mean, I'm sure there are instances when if you really just don't feel like it's worth it at that point, reassess if you want to spend your time and your money on it. But for me, I just had to push through. You're gonna feel days when you don't want to do stuff. You're gonna feel days when, you just want to stop and give up, but you just have to really push yourself to keep going. You can't really wait to feel motivated. You can't wait to feel better about it. You kind of just have to do it. And usually the end result is a really cool cosplay, so. Which anime would I want to live in? Dude, I just want to live in Love Live. Like, their life is just so awesome. They're always happy, like, they always just put on like great shows and their life's just about school and they have enough time to do school and like do dance practice, and somehow Kotori has enough time to like make everyone's outfits the night before. I don't know, it's just their life is so peachy and I would be all about that. Not get discouraged, definitely. I know it can be really overwhelming because you see a lot of people that are so far ahead of you, That's how I felt when I first started, was like, oh gosh, where do I even start, right? I don't know anything about anything. There are all these people that are already doing it and they're so good. And I think it's just important to remember your own personal growth and not to feel overwhelmed like that. So I would definitely just focus on your improvements, what you want to get out of it. not to compare yourself too much with other people and established cosplayers and go from there. Definitely meeting the right people helps a lot. So making friends, starting their cosplay with a friend helps a lot too. Kind of gets you to build that confidence, right? When you go out with another person, because it's pretty intimidating to go out to a convention and, you know, have a costume on, especially by yourself. You know, I would suggest maybe doing it with a friend. Remember not to just focus on the outfit. That was something that I made a mistake about. It was my first cosplay. I spent like so long on the outfit, and the outfit looked pretty good. I was really proud of how I made it, but I didn't spend a lot of time on makeup. I spent like an hour trying to figure out my hair, and it was a disaster. So I would definitely remember, you know, it's about the costume, it's about the makeup, it's about the hair, it's about the posing, it's about like all of that. So just try and give yourself enough time to prep for the entire package, so to speak. Let's see, future plans. So I'm working on more Boku no Hero because I love Boku no Hero. I'm obsessed with the anime right now. That's gonna be my next one. I'm gonna make Himiko from Boku no Hero. I'm gonna do a lot more diva shoots because it's so funny that you spend sometimes months making a costume and you wear it for like 7 hours. And then you just, okay, next costume, and it's just so sad. So I wanna do more shoots with diva, for sure. And I just need a break though. That 2-month ordeal with diva, it just took out a lot for me, so I'm just going on like a mini vacation right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so thank you guys for listening to my Q&A session. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, JS_cosplay, and I'll see you guys at the next con.